Alright, well, it is early November, and I wanted to give another update of my medical situation. So, I've been seen at the Leahy Clinic, initially by an ear, nose, and throat specialist, because the thought is if you're going to take the tumor out of my neck, then this is the guy to do it. Leahy received the slides from my last biopsy, and they don't agree necessarily with the pathology report from Maine. And as we go through this, it's interesting to see the words that are used because it's almost like legal jargon. So in Maine, referring to my pathology report, or in my pathology report, they refer to the cells as Castleman-like. All right, so inconclusive, really, but they're leaning towards Castleman diagnosis. At Leahy, they didn't see the Castleman at all, and they use the term entertaining. Let's see if I can get this correct. Angioimmunoblastic T-cell lymphoma. Which is a completely rare type of T-cell lymphoma. Mostly lymphoma seems to affect the B cells, is my understanding. And this is a problem with the T cells. And, this angioimmunoblastic T-cell lymphoma is it's like 1% of the non-Hodgkin's lymphomas. So it's also rare. So they don't agree. Leahy added in their pathology the Castleman terms once they found out about Mercy mentioning them, but there really wasn't a clear thing that they noticed Castlemans on. So definitely two different pathologists viewing it different way. So the ear, nose, and throat specialist referred me to an ophthalmologist for my eye problem, who's really treated that just as an allergy so far. So we're taking that approach. But I was also referred to a hematologist oncologist, and so through him I got the full body scan that I wanted. They did actually what's called a PET scan. Which I didn't even know. All I knew I was going in for was a CT scan. And they said, all right, no, you're going to go down the hall to this other location. And you're going to go past these the soda machines. And it's not going to look like you're going anyplace. But there's a door down there, and that's where you go. Well, it made sense to me later when I found out I'm getting a PET scan because they inject you with some glucose radiation, and then they watch how your body uptakes that, how it metabolizes it, I guess. And cancer cells tend to suck up that glucose a lot quicker, so they'll show up really bright on that PET scan, whereas regular cells won't. What I'm taking from that. So I went in for there, did that, and that seems to have come out relatively clean. It seems that it's only in my neck is where they, and there's that. You can see it's healing really nicely. Only tomorrow I'm going back for a pre-surgery consultation, screening, paperwork, anesthesia, sign off. Because they're going to definitely do another biopsy. The ear, nose, and throat specialist informed me that it is 3.5 inches by like 5 centimeters by 7 centimeters, and so it's pretty close to the top of my lung, the jugular, the esophagus, and if they take it out, there is a 15 to 20% chance that I'm going to have nerve damage on that arm permanently. If If it's Castleman's, they want to take it out. If it's a lymphoma, they want to treat it. So they can't move forward until we know what it is. I'm glad that they are going that approach. I just wish that it could be a little swifter. I'm in Maine. It's in almost 2 hours. I'm driving down for these appointments. So, I'm driving my 1988 Volvo. It's a little bit, unnecessarily stress on me. And I'm still wondering why I'm going there as opposed to not being treated in Maine. It'll be interesting if the pathologist in Maine was right and it was Castleman's. But they're going to get a larger chunk in this next biopsy. There were 16 slides from the other one, so I'm surprised that they needed more. They're going to do something called flow cytometry. I believe that's the correct term. Flow cytometry. I'm going to go with flow cytometry. And that's supposed to really be able to identify what is going on. So, again, thank you for your prayers. And I'll try to continue to keep you updated with things as it progresses along here. I think that's all the thoughts that I have right now.